everyone. I thought I would go through a quick video just to kind of give you a brief overview on the difference of different types of cleansers and what they're used for. There's a ton of cleansers out there and they can be a little overwhelming. For as many different skins there are, there's probably cleansers to match. So I'm going to just do a quick run through and what you can use them for. So the first ones I like are like your pre-cleanse or ones that you can use to get rid of your makeup. So there's a few. There's wipes. Wipes I kind of have a love-hate relationship with. I love them because they're really convenient. I don't really like them because they're kind of wasteful. But what you can do is just use them as needed. I kind of keep them if I'm like traveling, so they're really great. Image carries their cleansing wipes. These are really great for just getting rid of makeup. They'll take them off great. And there's 30 of them in here, and I believe that it's like 12 or 13 for the pack of 20 or pack of 30. So what I like about these, they don't burn. I have had a problem with ones. I just went on a trip and we had some wipes and I used it to take off my makeup and my face was burning afterwards. These don't burn my skin, so that's always good. Burning is not good when you're cleansing. The next set is, if you want an alternative to wipes, is micellar water. Now I've been testing this micellar water out. So micellar water is very, very thin. It is basically like an oil, these little oil balls suspended in this liquid that helps soak up oil and break down makeup. It's really great. You can put some on a cotton round or a cotton ball and use that to remove your makeup. You can, now micellar water you can use as like your cleanser. You don't have to wash it off. I prefer that, like if I haven't been wearing makeup all day and I just need like a quick refresh and I haven't put on a lot of product. Otherwise I would use it as your pre-cleanse and instead of using like a wipe or an oil. Which brings us to oils. So we carry basically one true cleansing oil. So in order for it to be a cleansing oil, it has to have oil as the main ingredient on the back. So this one has safflower seed oil as its main ingredient. Now, oil-based cleansers can be used as a pre-cleanse. You can wet your fingertips, put it on damp skin, massage it on, and then add a little bit more water, and it will turn into like more of a creamy consistency because the water will help break down the oil and emulsify it, and then you can rinse it off. You definitely want to use a little bit of water with this. Sometimes people be like, oh, I'll just like wipe it off. You want to use a little bit of water with facial oil cleansers to remove it. So this is great also for super dry skin types. If you need that extra moisture, winter gets really dry. If your skin's kind of feeling irritated, an oil-based cleanser just to help repair the barrier is a really great one. So then we move on more to like our regular cleansers that we could use on a daily basis as our second cleanse. The first category is based as like cream or balm based. And that would be kind of like, it's not going to be quite as oily as a oil base because you can kind of even hear it's very loose and very thin. Creamy cleansers will be more of a cream. So they're not going to have that liquid, but the first ingredient will most likely be water on them. So they're still water-based, but they're thick. They're like a lotion. So if you're putting it on your skin, it's going to feel real thick, real creamy, like a lotion. So if you've ever used the Illuma Intense Brightening Cleanser, you'll feel it's almost comes out like a gel, but it's really a milk, and it's kind of almost in between a milk and an oil. You can kind of see it looks very gel-like here, but it's got that kind of oily consistency. So this is kind of like almost in between an oil and a milk cleanser, because then when you add water to it, it's going to lather up. So it kind of almost turns creamy, but that's pretty much how you'll do like an oil cleanser too. Creamy cleansers are going to be thicker than this, so they're going to be like a lotion, but you want to put them on damp skin, and then I usually like to have something to remove it with, so whether it be a cloth, tissue, a soft washcloth, because otherwise you're going to feel like it's still on your skin, because the thing with creamy cleansers is they don't have as many surfactants and detergents in them, so they're great for dry skin. But if you're not used to it, it's going to feel, and you're using it incorrectly, it's going to feel heavy on the skin. So make sure you're removing it with a damp cloth. Then afterwards, it's going to feel just soft, smooth, hydrated. And you might need a creamy cleanser, oil-based cleanser in the winter, and then you might need to switch to a gel or something like a little bit not as creamy in the summer when it starts to get hot and we get sweaty. So the so that's like Vital C. If any of you use Vital C, that's a creamy cleanser. I just got in the Lift Away Balm. I haven't even used it yet, but this again is going to be a creamy cleanser. It's going to have like a real thick texture to it. And again, good for dry skins, sensitive, anybody who needs that little extra moisture. Then you go on to gels. So this is pretty much, like, gel cleansers are going to be pretty much anything that looks like a gel. So again, this is a gel cleanser. Gel cleansers are not going to foam, but they will lather. So you'll see it'll have that little bit of lather on it, but it's not going to be foaming. The reason is because they don't have, again, the same type of detergents, surfactants in them that like a super foamy cleanser will. So this is going to be best for all skin types. I mean, most people are good with a gel cleanser. You can find one, and it will just depend on the ingredients. So like Cleanse from Osmosis, that's going to be for like sensitive skin types. We have Purify for a little bit of enzymatic cleansing. There's the Pore Purifying Cleanser. Which do I have? So again, you can see they kind of all move in the bottle. They're gel, you can see through them. This one's going to be more for acneic skin types or for oily skin types. So you have a wide variety. Pretty much any skin type can use a gel cleanser. There are foam and foaming cleansers. So I prefer a foam cleanser. So a foam will come out of the pump already lathered up. Foaming, you have to add water and it'll get like a lather. So like if you've ever had really big like shampoo where it gets real sudsy, I prefer foam as opposed to foaming, because foaming usually has, again, more detergents. They're going to be the cleansers that you're going to find at CVS, Walgreens in the big jug for like $3. And your skin's going to feel like it's going to peel off your bones because it's so dry. So foams are going to be have less of those detergents and surfactants. I feel like a broken record, but they're going to be a little gentler on the skin and not as drying and stripping. There are also there's a couple other cleansers I kind of written down, as far as there's like clay-based cleansers. Now, I have never really used a clay-based cleanser, so I can't really give an opinion on them. And I think the reason I probably never used them is they don't seem very user-friendly. They seem a little bit thicker. I don't know. If you have one that you love, let me know. I'll try it out, but I have not seen one that I have particularly liked. It's supposedly for oilier skins, or if you have a lot of oil congestion, but I usually just go to a mask at that point. Then I only have to do that once a week. I don't know. I haven't used one. And of course there's bar cleansers. So bar cleansers, same thing. I haven't found anything that I've truly liked. Obviously you don't want to use like Irish Spring on your face. Those are way too harsh. The detergents in them are way too strong for your facial skin. The pH would be totally off. But if you find a good bar cleanser, I just, again, find them a little wasteful because I feel like you got to add like so much water, and then I feel like half of your product is just dissolving and going down the drain. But again, if you have ones that you love, as long as your skin is feeling comfortable after you wash, that's usually a good indication that your cleanser is doing what it's supposed to do. Obviously, you want it to cleanse your skin really well, but you don't want to feel overly dried out, tight, like your face is burning, like you got to run and put moisturizer on. So just keep those tips in mind. And if you have questions, just let me know. Bye.